Hi, my name is Julie Leclerc, and I'm an energy medicine practitioner and teacher. And I'm here to show you an energy routine that Donna Eden, a pioneer in energy medicine, created. And I've taken and adopted it, and I do it every day. And I hope you love it and that you do it on a daily basis as well. This routine helps with vitality and joy, and helps your body's energy get grounded. And so we start with the crossover shoulder pull. And so take your hands, shake them off. We'll just keep them on our thighs for grounding and take a deep breath as we start. Okay, then you take one hand and you put it over your shoulder, and you kind of give it a bit of a squeeze here. And as you exhale, you drag your hand up over your hip. You up the other side. Squeeze and pull. One more time each side. Great, next we're gonna do the four thumbs. And so we start with something on the stomach, meridian. This is really great for grounding. And then also nausea. So if you're feeling nauseous, tap and take a deep breath. And then the kidney 27 point. So this is just under the collarbone. You'll feel a spot that's maybe just a little softer. And you just tap and breathe. This point helps with energy. So if you ever feel like you're having a dip of energy in the afternoon and you usually go for coffee or chocolate, and you don't want to do that, try tapping right here. It sends blood to the brain and gets again more alive. Okay, next is the thymus. We're just gonna thump here. Breathe. This is for immunity. It's very helpful time of year, cold and flu season, to use this preventatively. And then the spleen points. So about 4 inches from the armpit. And this is a good metabolizing point. So if you've had too much to eat and you need help metabolizing, or if you need help metabolizing thoughts, something you keep thinking, you can't get it out of your head, come here and breathe. I also like to flush the spleen meridian while I'm here. And so what that looks like is you take your hands and you draw them up and then down, flat hand, down your legs and off the inside of the big toe. And then you come back up 3 times. So trace from the inside of the big toe, then up 2 more times. The spleen meridian gets depleted quickly in these stressful days, and so it's great to give it some juice by flushing that meridian. Next, we're gonna do the cross crawl. And so the way that you do that is you take your hand and you tap on the outside of the other knee. I like to do figure eights as well. Your body loves crossing over energy. You can also do this sitting down. The next exercise is the Wayne Cook posture. And so you put one leg over the next, one hand over top of the other one, you breathe in, and you just take some deep breaths here. This is a great technique for de-scrambling thoughts. If you're going into a meeting and you want to make sure that you speak clearly, or if you're going to read in front of a room, you can just do this posture, and it helps to calm you down and de-scramble your thoughts. can do that as many times as it feels good to you. Then when you're done, take your hands, the men's steeple, and place that in the middle of your eyes, and you just take some deep breaths here. And then from here, take your fingers, and you just tip the tips of your fingers in the middle of your forehead, and you just pull out. And from here, we go into the crown pull. So we can do that again. Push it in.
Yeah.
And then out. And then we're going to do the same as though there's like a suture line down the back of your head. So you're going to push in and then pull down. This is great for headaches or for removing all those millions of thoughts you have in your head. Just creating space. When you get down to the neck, you can also just hang on the neck, the shoulders. We hold so much tension here. God, take a breath. And then squeeze and bring your hands into your heart. And then another breath here. Next, we're going to go into connecting heaven and earth. So we take our hands, we rub them, shaking it off. Putting hands on your thighs, taking a deep breath. Then bring your hands together, and then one palm goes up, one palm goes down, and you're creating this stretch. And you put your hands together, and you do that the opposite side. Stretching that spleen meridian out, creating space in the body. Energy loves to move, and so if we create space, it helps the energy to be able to move. And then you fold forward. No pressure to get down to the floor. Wherever you can get to is just great. Take a breath here. Then slowly swing your arms, figure eight. Big or small, whatever feels right to you. The body loves crossover energy, so the more figure eights we can put in our field, the better. Then we're going to do the zip up. So we're going to take our hands, hover over top the pubic bone here, and just draw that up.
Yeah.
And lock that under the lip out. I'd like to also trace the back here, so just bring that up. And connecting at the top of the lip here. And then we're going to hook up both of those energies. And so we're going to put middle finger in your belly button and the other middle finger between your eyes. And you kind of just do a bit of a hook up and in, really gentle. A few deep breaths here. This technique is really good if you are going into a mall or a concert where there's a lot of people. Just want to hook up your own energy. If you're going into a meeting and you're not sure how it's going to go, who's there, just hook up your own energy. Rico, and that is the daily energy routine. I hope you enjoy it and that it makes you feel great, and that you do it regularly. All right, take good care.